Hey guys, it is the Paraflyer coming back to you from YouTube. First, want to say to everybody, thank you so much for your patience. It's been not easy. Haven't been able to put up many videos. I did put up a couple Madden Mobile videos, but life's kind of gotten on the way recently, so I haven't been able to do a lot of videos. But don't you worry, I am coming back. And today I'm bringing you the legendary Dragon's Deck box. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's from Konami. Just came out today, October 6th. And I am so excited for this. I am a huge lover of the dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh! I run Blue Eyes. I love the Red Eyes decks. And I'm so excited to get this. If you haven't seen the legendary box 1 or 2, I got those two. There are a lot of nostalgic cards in there, older Dark Magician reprints of the Blue Eyes White Dragon and such. And the second one has the Battle City deck, it has the Kaiba, Joey, Yugi deck. The first one has the Battle City deck, has Exodia, all those. So I was so excited to see this. There's a lot of alternative arts in here. We got some Odd Eyes in here and a lot of good stuff. Let's go ahead and check out the back of the box. It is amazing. As you see here, we have the legendary Dragon of Atlantis deck, the Cyber Dragon deck, and the Dimensional Dragons deck. So, I'm not sure how these will play with my Blue Eyes deck. I know there's some Red Eyes support in here and such. I haven't got to look too deep into this because I wanted it to be a complete surprise. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and open this beautiful box. If you haven't already gotten it, if you're a little skeptical, I hope I can help you out with what's in this box, see it from my perspective, and make a decision whether you want to get it. I got it for $30 at a place called Card Addiction in Anaheim, California. I'm sure most places will be about the same price, so go ahead and see if you can pick it up. We will be doing, before I start this, I will say, like I said, it's been a little bit rough lately, but we are going to come back with some videos. We have Batman the Enemy Within. It has already released episode 2. I will get to that as soon as possible. I know I have a lot of people out there that are really into the first video and the first season. So don't think that I've forgotten about you. We will definitely do that. We have Friday the 13th. On Friday the 13th, we're going to do a whole live stream. I was planning on doing 13 hours straight. We'll see how that goes. At the moment, I do have to work, so unless I can switch, I may only get to do it for a little bit. But they did say they are releasing Jason 6, and they will be doing Double XP Weekend, as well as the Tommy Jarvis house and some other cool stuff. So Friday the 13th is really going to be a big hit. I'm going to be doing the new Pokemon Shining Victories boxes also was released today. I will be doing a video of that probably in the next week or so. I wanted to kind of spread it out a little bit. We have the WWE 2K18 John Cena box. I will be getting that. I have to get that. We'll do another box opening of that. Maybe a little bit of gameplay. I know that WWE is very strict on some of the streaming music and all that, so we'll try to get that out there too. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff, guys. So please, thank you for, sticking with me and waiting, being patient. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into this legendary Dragon deck box. Let's open it up. I am so excited for this. Oh man, that's beautiful. So the very first deck has Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, and it is a fusion monster. We'll go ahead and open that one first, but the other card in the front is a Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon, another fusion type monster for the Cyber Dragon deck. And then thirdly is that alternative art for the Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. So we're gonna go ahead and, I think that might be all that's in here. Yeah, it does look like that's all that's in this box. So it's just 3 decks. So far, if you think about it, if you buy structure decks, usually come at about $10. So that's pretty much what this is. It's just 3 structure decks in a nice little box here. And before I open these packs, if you're interested in my mats, I got it on eBay for a little less than $30. This is obviously the old mats with the pendulum zones. They do have a new updated version with the links which will be right up over here, and the Pendulum Zones, which are going to take up those spell and trap cards. So if you guys are interested, please look it up. It's under Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Matte. You'll definitely see this art, and you'll see the updated version as well as the old version, which is the one that I have here. So if you like this, you don't like the link system, you can go ahead and pick this one up as well. So let's go ahead and look at that Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, guys. It looks amazing. I don't know, I'm like into the nostalgia. I love the nostalgic decks and the nostalgic cards, so these for me are really awesome. If I could just get this to open, that'd be great. I don't know how much of into actual tournaments you guys are in, but I do want to kind of get into that a little bit more. I did enter one last year. It didn't end very well for me, and I know that these cards are not exactly tournament friendly cards in the fact that, you know, you might play with these cards with your friends, but other than that, if you try to enter a tournament with them, you're not going to do very well. So let's go ahead and check this out. We have the Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. We'll get another zoom in on that. Beautiful foil card. It is gorgeous. It's got the 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense, which is much like that Blue Eyes White Dragon that I'm so fond of. We also have Apprentice Illusion Magician, which looks like to be another one of the variants of Dark Magician Girl. I don't want to get too much into the description because we got a lot of cards and not a whole lot of time. So we'll just kind of give you a nice little glance of each card as you see the Dark Dark Magical Circle, which is a very, very hard card to get if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Up until now, this reprint. It's an expensive card, so it's nice to see that in here. We also have the Eternal Soul, which was also in the Legendary Deck 2 box. But you can never have too many of these things. They're super nice. And then we have the Magician Navigation, which is the last foil card in here. It looks real nice. It's a nice trap card for summoning Dark Magician. So those are the 5 foils in here. We'll kind of run through really fast these other cards. We have the Dark Magician right here. A little blurry there. There we go. Dark Magician. We got Dark Magician Girl right here. So the Old Prince Magician's Robe coming through right over here. It looks like another Dark Magician. We're going to get a third one over here, as you can see that right here. And another Magician's Robe. A Magician's Rod. Another Magician's Rod. Skilled Dark Magician. And it looks like 3 of those. We have a Legendary Knight Timaeus, a Legendary Knight, I can't say that, Crataeus. A little bit under pressure here. We got Legendary Knight Hermos, Breaker the Magical Warrior, Magical Exemplar, Big Shield Guard. Now that's definitely an old card. Absolute Crusader, and the final monster card is Absolute Crusader yet again. So those are going to be the monster cards in here. As you can see, again, like I said, it's not going to be one of those decks that you're going to want to play in tournaments, so just be mindful of that. There will definitely be some cards in here that you may want to add to your deck, but the deck itself is more probably just for friends. So we have the Dark Magic Curtain, the Illusion Magic. Actually, I haven't seen this card before. It's a tribute 1 spellcaster monster up to 2 copies of Dark Magician from your deck and or GY to your hand. You can only activate 1 per turn. Oh, Dark Magic Expanded. So if you've looking at this so far, as you see Dark Magic Inheritance and the Thousand Knives, these are definitely cards that you've seen before if you run Dark Magician. There's the Eye of Timaeus again. Oh, these are good cards right here. These were in the Legendary Dragon deck, the booster packs. So I have quite a few of these. This will be a nice addition. Legend of Heart right here. Swords of Revealing Light. Again, another card that you probably have a million of. Pot of Duality and Reinforcement of the Army that will round out the magic cards. So we'll go ahead and get into the trap cards. There's not very many. It looks like a lot of these are going to be fusion type cards. So I'm going to have to stock up on some polymerizations. Here we go with Dark Renewal. The holographic version is in the Legendary Deck 2 with the Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey deck. We also have the Crush card Virus, and a very nice nostalgic card. It's also used to summon one of the fusion monsters, which I'm pretty sure will be in this deck. We have the Mirror Force and Tyrant Wing. Tyrant Wing, again, is another one of those you can get as a holographic. And the legendary Dragon. The Legends of Dragons Unleashed is the actual booster pack. So here we go. It's going to be the fusions. You're going to see some familiar ones in here with Dark Paladin, Amulet Dragon right there. Nice 29, 25. The Dark Magician Girl of the Dragon Knight. I've been wanting this card. My brother got it. It's a really nice card. It's more of just a nice art. I don't think you'll be using it too often. Here's that fusion monster I was talking to you about with the Crush Card Virus. It's called the Doom Virus Dragon. We also have the Tyrant Burst Dragon, Mirror Force Dragon, Time Magic Hammer, Rocket Hermos Cannon, Goddess Bow, and Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. So there's the first deck. If you ever bought the Legends of Dragon Unleashed, whether the first one, second one, or the Unleashed version, you've seen these cards before. This deck is more of a combination of the Dark Magician and the Dragon type. So if you like the Yugi, you like the Kaiba type cards, these are probably for you. And I think what's going to be cool about these cards is, just like the other decks, is you can just kind of just play with them already. I do want to fix a little mistake that I had before. These cards don't actually need polymerization. They can be special summoned with the Call of Hermos or the, I think, what's the other one? The Fang of Critias. There's a couple of those in there. So you can just kind of combine those with the ones you already have. So let's go on to the next one. It's going to be the Cyber Dragon deck. And we start off with the Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon right over here. We've seen it earlier in the video, but my god, it is gorgeous. It's a beautiful card. And this is definitely be a Cyber Dragon deck, as the name is. Here's the Cyber Repair Plant. It will be the second holographic magic card in here. We've got the Cyber Network. Ooh, another great holographic. I love the rainbows in the back. Just looks so pretty. Even the trap and the continuous trap symbol is holographic too. We didn't see that, as well as the Cyber Network. So that is just a nice card all around. Here's another Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, looking good. And finally, the Cyber Dragon Infinity. It's going to be an XYZ, and it can cause some trouble if you're a Cyber Dragon type of person. So some nice cards there as your holographics. Let's go ahead and look at the monster cards. We've got Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dragon Zwei, Cyber Dragon Dre, Cyber Dragon again. Looks like these are just going to round out with the same copies. There we go. Cyber Dragon Core. We get 3 of those in this deck. A Proto Cyber Dragon, Cyber Valley. We're going to get 2 of those and 2 Cyber Phoenixes. A Cyber Dinosaur, Cyber Eltanin. We get 2 of those with damn, that's a high level count there. Some Armored Cybern Machina Fortress rounding out the monster. So this is definitely an effect type deck with the Cyber Dragons. We got a lot of magic cards and a few trap cards. Very few trap cards again. We got a Cyber Repair Plant. You get 2 of those. A Cybernetic Fusion Supports, Evolution Bursts. You can get 3 of those in this deck. A Power Bond. You get 2 of those and an Overload Fusion for 2. A Future Fusion, Limited Removal, which can cause some hell with those machines. Machina Armored Unit will be the last magic card in this deck. We have the Cyber Network, Cyber Shadow Gardna, Storming Mirror Force. Jesus, how many Mirror Forces can you have? Oh, there's another one, Quaking Mirror Force. A Drowning Mirror Force will round out the trap cards. As you can see, there's only 5 in there because this deck has lots of extra deck. I think all 3 of them actually do. Cyber End Dragon, Cyber Twin Dragon, Chimera Tech Over Dragon, Cyber Twin Dragon, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon for the fusions. So you see another fusion heavy deck right there with 6 of them, and then you're going to get 2 of the Cyber Novas for the XYZs. So I mean, I know they're called Z's. I just call them XYZs. It's just better for me that way. So you see you get 3 of those, and you have a total of 8 fusions in this deck. with the hollows. So again, nothing really new. You getting some alternative arts. If you don't have these cards already, then this would probably be a good time to get them. They're really nice cards. If you're just going out for the alternative arts, it's probably better to just get them separately. So final deck, we got that Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, the alternative arts. Really just depends. Again, if you like pendulum monsters, this one is probably going to be a lot of fun for you. If you're not really into pendulums like some people are, then again, it's just, again, like I said, it's not, these aren't tournament cards. You might find a couple in here, but I'm sure you could find these cheap. It's all about nostalgia when it comes to these cards. So here we go. We got the Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon for the first holo. Oh, there we go. The Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. That's the other art right there. It's a nice, beautiful card. We got Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, Clear Winged Synchro Dragon, and Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. Those are your holos with that alternative art for the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. You're going to get another one in here. A Supreme King Dragon Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon, Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. You're going to get two of those. Another Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon, an Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon, Performapal Odd Eyes Light Phoenix, and then here come the Performapals with the Odd Eyes Unicorn. You're going to get two of those. Two of the Skull Crobat Jokers, Performapal Rain Goat, Performapal Yugo Golem. You're going to get two of those. The Noble Dragon Magician, and two of those. Here's the first, and I think the only ritual monster, the Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon. So the other one, which will be the Odd Eyes Advent, will be in this deck as well. That's the only one of those fusions in here. So let's go ahead and hit up the magic cards. You see Sky Iris. We got an Odd Eyes Fusion, and there's that Odd Eyes Advent. Like I said, to summon that ritual Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon. We got Spiral Flame Strike. You're going to get two of those. Duelist Alliance. Pendulum Impenetrable. That's kind of hard to say. Say that 3 times fast. We got Pendulum Storms. We got two of those. Pot of Riches and two Terraformings are going to round out your magic cards today, guys. And here we go with the trap cards. Again, not many of them in this deck. It's going to be Echo Oscillation, Pendulum Reborn. You're going to get two of those. A Pendulum Switch and another Pendulum Switch. There's two of those in there for your 5 trap cards. And here come the extra decks. We have Supreme King Dragon, Starving Venom, Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, Performapal, Gatling Huel. So you see a couple of these. These ones won't have the holos, but they are nice to have extras of. And then we have the Synchros. So the first couple Synchros, and the only Synchros in here, are the Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon and the Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. And then the XYZs, we got Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon and Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. So there it is, guys. That was your Odd Eyes Pendulum deck. Or as they say on the box over here, Dimension Dragons deck. This is definitely a high-volumed synchro, or excuse me, pendulum fusion type combination for all of these decks. It's going to be really relying on your extra deck. So again, one more time, just know that these cards are not going to be things that you're going to play in tournaments. They're not going to be cards that you go out and you play against your friends and you just wipe the floor with them. But it's nostalgic. They're nice cards. You saw the alternative art for the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. There's some really good cards in here. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Legendary deck 2. That was probably my favorite one. Each person or each deck had their own token and collaboration with whoever's deck it was. So Joey, Kaiba, and Yugi. You had the extra cards, which were the Eternal Soul, and I cannot remember the other name. I'm losing it a little bit. Sorry about that. It is in this deck, so there's the Eternal Soul card and another trap card, which was the Dark Renewal. Sorry, those are already in the Legendary deck too. So again, a lot of these cards weren't new. I wanted it just strictly because it was dragons. It's nice to have. They're really cool. But if you already own most of these cards, I do not suggest going out and buying this box unless you want to just keep it as a side thing to kind of play with friends just for fun. Maybe throw them in this tournament, says these are the only 3 decks that you can use. So, but again, if you're just looking for the alternative arts, it's just better to pick them up as singles. So that'll do it today, guys. I'm sorry this was my first deck opening ever. I did do the starter deck for the Link Strike, but this was my first time actually getting a big box like this and kind of opening in front of you guys, so I hope to get a little bit better. I know I messed up on some of the card names, and I know I call it XYZ. That's just kind of how I grew up calling them. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys' support. It's been a rough couple months when it comes to the whole social media game and everything, but I definitely appreciate you guys sticking around. If you're new to the channel, trust me, it gets a lot better. We have a lot of fun. We're playing Friday the 13th. We're going to start playing NHL. We're going to get Call of Duty World War II, and I'm hoping to play it day one in front of all you guys. I may cave and get Destiny 2, because Destiny 2 is kind of one of those games that I just... not a Destiny fan, but everybody plays it, so I may have to jump on the bandwagon with that. But yeah, let me go ahead and cut this video. I appreciate your support, guys. Just stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button so you can stay up to date. I will be doing Pokemon Shining Victories, which will be so much better because it's completely random what comes in those booster packs. I hope to be a little bit more prepared with the Dragon decks. If I work today, I got to go back to work later on, so it's kind of just an in-between little break to just kind of get these cards out there because I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arts. I love playing them, even if I'm not tournament greatness. It's just kind of nice to have these cards in here. So again, let me say goodbye to you guys. Stay tuned for Batman The Enemy Within episode 2. That will definitely be coming up. We're going to try to do Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th, which is next week. So stay tuned for that. I will definitely do at least a few hours of that if I can't do the full 13. But make sure you check out Fireside Chats with Mike Butler. He will definitely be doing the 13-hour stream, whether I'm on the full 13 or not. And like I said, make sure you stay tuned because we're going to be doing a lot more of these type of openings. I want to do the John Cena WWE 2K18, and we'll definitely try to get that day one. We're going to get so many more games and just stay active with this channel now that everything is kind of in place. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit up my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. All of them are The Parrot Flyer. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you thought my video sucked, if you thought it was great, if you think there's improvements, just leave comments, guys. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this rolling. Let's hit the 100 subscriber mark. Hit the 100 likes on Facebook. That's the minimum I'm trying to get at right now. And just keep watching this thing grow because we're going to make something big out of this. I promise you. I appreciate it, guys, and I will see you later.